What we do here is go back.
Tootski.
What we do here is go back.
Tootski. Well, thank you, Mr. Hanna. You were able to do drugs during the day and still function and do your job. How the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend. It's all a fugazi. You know what fugazi is? Fugazi. It's a fake. Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real. There's two keys to success in the world business. First of all, you gotta stay relaxed. Yeah. You jerk off. What? Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah. How many times a week? Like, 3 times, maybe. I'm gonna pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day. Wow. Once in the morning, right after I work out, and then once right after lunch. Really? Okay. I want to. That's not what I do. I do it because I fucking need to. Think about it. You're dealing with numbers all day long. Decimal points, high frequencies, bang, bang, bang. Fucking digits. All very acidic, above the shoulders, mustard shit. Right. I'm gonna wig some people out. Right. You gotta feed the geese to keep the blood flowing. And keep the rhythm below the belt. Done. This is not a tip. This is a prescription. Trust me. If you don't, you will fall out of bed, split your differential, and tip the fuck over. Or worse yet, I've seen this happen. Implode. No, I don't want to implode, sir. No, you don't. I'm in it for the long run, you know. Yeah, implosions are ugly. Yeah. Pop off to the bathroom, work one out anytime you can, and when you get really good at it, you'll fucking be stroking it, and you'll be thinking about money. Yeah.
What we do here is go back.
Yeah, we should be still going. Good. Oh, I muted it just in time. Your boy. But yeah, we should.
Hello.
Should be completely live now. Going.
Nice. Hello, everybody.
Hey, we technically actually made it. It's still Saturday. For
Oh, yeah.
at least one of us.
True. So you guys can say shit. It's a goddamn
Hey,
shit. You know you never do.
Things have been a little chaotic, so.
Alright. Moving in Jorbs.
So
How it be?
it can be a pain in the ass.
I wish I could just have unlimited free time and unlimited money and just be able to do this anytime.
Oh, if only people would support us and let us do that.
Then our content will get better, we promise.
I mean, we'd have no other choice but to make it better.
Yeah.
But hey.
It's hard when you juggle other things.
You go
So
keep supporting the Doherty dozen, the bitch that posts the same fucking video every day. It's literally, there is no way she has probably filmed for like a year, and she's just reposting the same footage with a new voiceover every day. I guarantee fucking
Oh
it.
shit.
Like she's literally just posts the same fucking content every day. It's like, here's what I made for dinner. Here's what I made for lunch. Here's what I made for breakfast. Okay. And it's the same meal. Like, Monday, it's the same meal. Tuesday, it's the same meal. You know?
Yeah. Pretty psychotic.
So, she's got 11 kids. Like, not hers.
Oh my God.
Most of them are adopted, which I don't think that should be legal, but hey.
Yeah. I guess as long as they're being taken care of, I guess, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, she's using them for YouTube content, so yeah, they're being taken care of. She has no choice. Like, they're on YouTube 24/7 basically. So.
Ugh. What a nightmare.
I mean, they don't stream, but she's got a camera like that. You don't just see, like, if you're hanging out with them, you're not just gonna see them. Like, you're gonna see her and a camera, and it's gonna be shoved in your face. Like, none of their friends are safe. You're not even allowed to do the shit she's allowed to do, but hey, she brings YouTube money, so fuck it.
Yeah. You don't want to ask so something until it finally goes way too far, and then we have to save face.
If I'm not mistaken, one of her foster kids finally was like, I'm quite done with this, and like they had to scrub her from the YouTube complete. Like, every video that they mention her in and everything's kind of just slyly disappeared. So one of the foster kids was finally like, look, I'm not okay with you doing this. You're either paying me finally or I'm out. And we clearly get the answer. Because she is just vanished. It's like, is she okay? Has something happened? Like, you're dealing with a lot of fans that probably want to update about that child that you've been posting on the internet, and it's just like completely gone now. Like, what's up with that?
Hey, where'd that kid go? It just disappear, huh? So, you know, it's just like kind of like, you know, like the frontier days when, like, oh, they went to the tall grass, so they're gone.
Most likely,
Gotta keep moving.
she was becoming of age, so most likely she looked into the YouTube shit and found out that this entire time there's supposed to be 11 bank accounts, and there's supposed to be money in those bank accounts for those kids, and the parents are not supposed to be touched at, because those kids are on YouTube now, and in order to have kids on your YouTube page, you have to have actual physical evidence that they are paid child actors. So what YouTubers have to do is go through the rigmarole of getting their child an agent, making sure their child has a bank account, that they're supposed to get a set amount of cash for being an actor that goes into that bank account, and that child's supposed to get that at 18 and shit like that. Like, there's a whole, it is a mess to have a child on your YouTube account. Legally, that is. Like, legally. She's definitely not doing it legally. There's no fucking way those kids all have an agent, all have bank accounts and shit like that. There's no fucking way.
Yeah. Just like oh, well, you know, they're my kids, so I own them.
But hey, you can't be, the second you bring that up, it's like, oh, you're just you're just mad because you're not as successful. It's like, well, I don't even want to be as successful. I just would like a fraction of this person's success that's literally breaking the law.
I wouldn't want my kids to like involved into it.
Dude, I'm just trying to make wholesome content. Try to review movies and do let's plays. For crying out fucking loud. I want to do my cooking. I want to do my cooking fucking my cooking show.
Someday.
I don't want to do what she does and just show the meals. I want to actually show the cooking process.
Yeah, it's fun.
But she
be
literally
funny.
just shows the meals. She's like, oh, this is what I cooked today. It's like, can you at least show you put it in the oven? No, because you didn't actually do that today.
Prepping shit. Wouldn't be surprised if some of them she got from the store, like a pre-made.
That is the case, and also, you know for a goddamn fact, with 11 kids and the YouTube money that she's raking in, because she gets millions of views, they're just eating out. Most of them motherfuckers are just eating out, you know it. They're ordering,
Oh, yeah.
like, not only can she order McDonald's, but she can film herself, go pick up the McDonald's, flash the receipt on the camera. Guess what? That receipt, that McDonald's, she used it to make a video. Tax write-off.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Classic.
And
Classic.
if she, not only that, if she did have it set up to where the kids are all labeled as child actors for her YouTube channel, and she does have all that tedious legal proceedings handled, making buying lunch for her actors, for her employees, another tax write-off, so she can
Hell
use
yeah.
the same receipt twice on her taxes.
Oh.
That's if she has it actually legally set up for them to be child actors. It's some dirty shit she can be doing. She can be fucking the government up. So she's making dirty money. Even if she's not doing it legally, even if she's doing it legally, she's making more money, actually. So she's actually fucking up even more not doing it legally if she ain't. But the probability that she is doing it legally is zero. There's no fucking...
Yeah.
You know how many goddamn... How long it would take to open up 11 bank accounts? She didn't make the YouTube video, and that would have been YouTube content. She would have definitely made the video of her at least going into the bank and coming out of the bank. There would have been the short 10-minute video, 5 minutes would have been her outside the bank before going in. She'd been like, "Hey guys, what's up? It's the Elisa from the Doherty Dozen. I'm here at the fucking Wells Fargo, gonna open up 11 bank accounts for my kids. Here we go." And then we're gonna there will be a jump cut to her stepping into the car and going, "Okay guys, I'm back. The bank accounts are open." You know, it would have been like that bullshit. We might have gotten the awkward, she doesn't know if it's okay to film in the bank or not. So she's filming her feet with the camera shot of her walking into the bank, and we're just getting the floor shot, and then her going up to the manager and going, "Hey, is it okay that I film us doing this process?" And the manager going, "No, I prefer you not." And then she go, "Oh, okay," and then cuts the camera off.
Yeah. That's a classic. It's classic interaction.
I have watched
The-
too much YouTube.
No,
with
get
my
the
mom.
fuck out of here.
No, she
No,
make the,
please leave.
no, it's to make the 11 bank accounts, so they're definitely making the 11 bank accounts, but that's all they're doing. Ain't gonna film it. I don't know which.
So I was thinking,
I don't know. I hate this so much. My bubbler and my bong have almost the same exact size bowl, but one is slightly smaller than the other. And I can never fucking tell which is which.
so they get you.
I'm just gonna
Fucking-
use that. It should be fine to use this. I should be able to just be able to
Damn
use
it.
this bowl.
It being really annoying. Get that water out of here.
Oh, I've been wanting to
Get
vent
water.
about that bitch for a while. Cause every time I walk into the living room and I see her on the TV, it's like this bitch, why he doesn't make me as good as content as I do, and look at the success she gets. Look at all the praise and admiration that she gets, and it's all because you took on 11 foster kids. It's like, oh, I don't think you should be taking on 11 foster kids.
Is she like relatively attractive?
No.
I'm trying to understand the appeal of those, you know.
No, the appeal is she has 11 kids. Like that's the appeal. Shit. It's one of those. Oh, it's one of those reality shows. It's the fucking Kate and John +8, but it's on YouTube, so it doesn't have all that, you know, bullshit fluff that, you know, that comes with the reality TV, which unfortunately that bullshit fluff is the only reason to watch these kind of shows, because once it becomes just a person adopting 11 kids, it's literally just her adopting 11 kids to have a YouTube channel.
It's just sad, yeah.
That's it. Like, that she needed a gimmick for her YouTube channel, and that's the route she took.
Damn. Everybody's gonna have a gimmick.
Like, I get she was probably a foster kid, because she was probably a foster parent before she started doing what she's a COVID YouTuber, so she started she's not like us. We started our YouTube careers just before COVID, so we're lucky to say we're not COVID YouTubers, but we're like cuspers. We're fucking cuspers. Yeah. But yeah, she's straight up definitely like must have lost her job or something and started making YouTube during COVID, and because she got the COVID success, you know, she just kept it going, and because she keeps
you're in too deep now.
Yeah, once you get in, that there's barely getting out. That it's extremely rare we have a Matt Pat situation. where it's at the
You'll
point where I mean, he hasn't really left, to be honest. He's just not doing the theory videos, and he's just venturing out into other ventures, which that's what I like to see when it comes to YouTubers, you know. I don't like to see them stagnate and be like Game Grumps. That's like it's literally just Dan and Aaron, just not even remembering the conversation, because they have the same conversation still.
I know. I went back and I'm like, yep, it's pretty much just the same as it's always been.
It's like nothing has changed.
If you ever need something that is just an absolute same to go back to during like a panic attack, you just be like, oh, Game Grumps still the same.
Yeah, if you're ever worried that there's too much change, just watch a Game Grumps episode.
That's why John had to get out early.
I mean, I love watching them. They do still entertain me to this day, but I definitely, it's more like in bursts now. It's like, oh, I literally have nothing else to watch. and they're playing an obscure game that, you know, like one of those weird fucking Steam games that they're only gonna play for 2 episodes. So it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and watch this. But man,
Yeah.
it's like, that's probably gonna be how we're gonna end up doing, just let's plays after a while. But hey, it's gonna, at least we can say we tried to venture out. I mean, they do have that 10-minute Power Hour show, but I don't know. Have you ever watched one of those? It's
Not in a long time.
they're hit and miss. They definitely, some of them are good. Some of them, it's like you just wanted to play with this toy.
Yeah, most of the time it's kind of like weaker cold ones.
Yeah, for the most part.
But yeah, I mean, every place kind of does the same thing, but still, I don't know. I always find that more entertaining. The conversations, anyway, even though they also have like some of the same conversation.
But they're self-aware. They're like extremely self-aware of what they're doing. Game Grumps doesn't seem aware. Like they seem
Yeah.
like they believe they're still innovating and improving their improv and shit. But it's like, no, you've unfortunately hit your peak a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Oni Plays is really just a way to make some extra cash, well, like for their projects.
Yeah, while they're doing their little not their little animations, but their main jobs. I mean, I didn't mean
Yeah.
to downplay it.
You little tiny animations.
Oh, you do those what do those kids used to call them, Newgrounds?
You do the little webtoons. You scribble on there.
You scribbles on your little mouse pad.
But yeah.
Hey, let's go to the news. Let's see what news articles. we got. It's always fair. This always gives us some good content.
Or usually oh god.
Here we go. Trump criminal conviction is spurring big dollar campaign contribution as Sun touts. Hold on. As Sun touts record 24-hour haul. Approximately 150 million. Dude, y'all are. God damn it. I really hate how there's no way I can break the fucking illusion of politics. Do people not understand that's the whole point? Like, they don't. Democrats and Republicans don't actually fucking hate each other. Once the cameras are off, they're laughing at everybody's fucking faces. 150 million to his goddamn campaign trail. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, you fucking idiots. That's 150, not just to Donald Trump. Not just to Donald Trump. That's to the government. To the government. The whole government. Everybody gets a slice of that. Everybody's gonna... Everybody. Even Democrats are gonna get part of
Except
his
for us.
campaign money.
We ain't getting that money, though.
No. Hell no. No. I'm talking about the fucking the actual politicians. The Democratic politicians. They're
Yeah, I was just confirming what you're saying within like an amen. Like, yeah, we ain't getting that money.
It's like it's all just one facade, so you keep the rich families rich. Like, it's a dirty cycle that somebody invented 200 years ago, and y'all are just keeping it alive. Stop voting. Stop. Literally every single American, don't fucking vote. Don't fucking vote. That's what they need to see. I can't believe that we need a revolution again. Everybody's like, oh, taxes and shit. But revolt. Do what Americans are supposed to fucking do. Stop. There's one lesson that nobody learned from the most peaceful protester in the world. That's Martin Luther King Jr. There's one lesson nobody has fucking learned. He was fucking killed. Peace does not fucking work, unfortunately. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna get the change you want. You gotta... There's a reason why the revolution worked. There's a reason why we were able to fight the Civil War. We fought. The North didn't go, oh, okay, let's go and handle this peacefully, guys. Let's stand in front of universities and with our picket fences and shit and go, oh, this is what you need to do. It's not working. Fucking a century has gone by of peaceful protest, and not a damn fucking thing has changed. The labels have just changed. That's it. The cycle is still fucking going. It's not ending anytime fucking soon. People are still being oppressed. People are still being demonized. People are still being forced to do shit they don't want to fucking do for minimum wage, for $2, for what can be considered... What is slave wage? Let's face it. Minimum wage is slave wage. Let's fucking face it.
Mm-hmm.
With inflation, slave wage was $1.50. That's still that's how much prisoners are get. That's how much you get paid. You get slave wage in goddamn prison.
Mm-hmm.
With inflation, I guarantee that it's at least minimum wage now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Just to prove my fucking point, it can't go back all the way to slave times. It can only go back to 1913. I just want to know. Oh, never mind. $1 is 31. Slaves would have got paid a whole lot more than us. Never mind.
Oh damn.
Never fucking mind. In 1913, $1, 31 bucks.
Holy shit.
Oh god, I hate being the genius that I am. I hate it.
Well, I mean, so yeah.
Revolt. Fucking revolt. Man.
Revolt.
Revolt. Be angry. You're angry. Use the anger. I guarantee the second you show violence, it's the second they'll fold, because that's not what they want. That's why they're happy that you're doing the peaceful protests, because they're not doing anything. They're not stopping anything. They're not stopping. You're not. It takes violence for change.
Yeah. Well, of course. I mean, but it's like that is unfortunately a hard to do. I guess,
It's
for
ugly.
especially for comfortable
It's
comfortable
ugly.
Americans. Because me and you are gonna do it.
And I don't have. I'm not gonna do it because I don't have people backing me up. If I had a group of people
Mhm.
thinking along with me, go the individual needs a group of other individuals to think for them goddamn selves. But I'm not gonna
But that's what
fucking
the
get
problem.
it.
That's what I'm saying. There, it's like also because like for every one person who maybe would be willing to do something is surrounded by people who aren't going to do anything. So it's never going to happen.
Because I definitely would be. I'd revolt. I'd fucking revolt. But it's not gonna look good if I'm the only one that's going around tearing shit up. It doesn't
That's why I
work.
think about hiding. That's why I think about hiding away in my commune, my mountain
see,
commune.
you don't
You
you
just
don't
I just
understand what I'm trying to
slowly not.
do.
I just slowly stop
I'm trying to
paying taxes.
I'm trying to spur the masses so I can revolt. I want to I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I want to fuck down with the system, but nobody will fucking listen.
Because I get my streaming service. And I gotta go on the Twitter, see what's going on the Twitter.
And I gotta go watch the goddamn Dr. D Dozen.
Yeah, I gotta watch Dr. D Dozen and let's go the Marvel. I need my Star Wars.
Oh my god.
I need I need my fucking super over dramatic long boring show where nothing goes on like about some fucking side character like Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb actually got a fucking TV show finally?
No, because
At
they're
this-
fucking cowards.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Hold your horses on that.
Fucking Greedo, the fucking 3 seasons. We got three
When it-
seasons of Greedo coming.
You're not gonna like it, but you're gonna get your Salacious Crumb series eventually. Trust me. It's not gonna be what you want, but it's gonna be there.
God damn. But yeah, you know, I feel like this is especially not going to be a thing in America because I mean, there hasn't really been like since like this really like the Civil War. Or I forget if was the Spanish War was the Mexican American War, wasn't that before Civil War?
I don't know.
But it's been over 100 years since like there's been any shit like actually on U.S. soil. So like I feel like compared to other countries that have been kind of like around, strife, they're a little bit tougher. They're a little bit ready to jump into it, than us because we're just like
Apparently,
we have 100 years of sitting on our ass.
The Indian Wars is considered the last war.
Okay, yeah, but except there's like very little people really involved in that. That was mainly just us kicking a bunch of
My bad.
Native Americans' asses that were just
The
there's like, hey, fuck you guys, and then we fucking wiped them out.
we were only invaded once during the War of 1812, and once during
Yeah.
the Mexican-American War. Oh no, hold on. This dude wrote this. We were invaded several times, actually. Let me read this sentence in proper order. And once was during the War of 1812, once during the Mexican-American War, several times during the Mexican Border War, and 3 times during World War II, 2 of which were air attacks on American soil.
Oh yeah, I guess technically Pearl Harbor. Yeah.
And I want to point out isn't there like an island, a tiny island, like between Alaska and Russia, like you can see both continents on either side of the island, and every so often Americans will go over and change the flag on that island to an American flag and claim it for Americans. And every so often the Russians will come back over and take the flag and claim it for theirs again.
Actually, I don't remember that one for the Russians, but we actually had an island like that we did that with the Canadians. It was always a peaceful. There's never any like actual guns going off or anything. It was just like some of the boys would go and sneak over and put up the American flag, and then sometimes the Canadian boys would sneak over, put up the Canadian flag. But it was like a friendly thing. I never heard about the. I'm not doubting the Russian one, but I haven't heard about that one. But as I was saying though, like even with like World War II and stuff, and like Korea and Vietnam, like really that was just some like random people being like sent over there, and but there's still like a bunch of people that I don't know. It's just like the actual American public has never had to fear about like an invasion or anything. You know, I think it's softened us. All the threats are so far away. You know, they can't just drive over and fuck us over.
Threats have been taking. Well, they only take. I guess I shouldn't brag, but they only take like 3% to 7% of my check. But the fucking real threat has been taking 30% of your paycheck every goddamn week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it'd be like,
and
not even giving anything back.
They're the most militarized in the world is the American politicians. They have access to the fuck. We can't go to a U.S. personnel. We're a civilian. We don't have any authority over our military. Like military has authority over us, actually, and that's actually not constitutional.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what did we see with the protests in fucking, I think it was Kent State, that happened in the 70s, when it was actually, they brought the National Guard in to, and they basically just shot a bunch of unarmed protesters because they threw some rocks. They threw some little tiny rocks, like, you know, like a little like gravel. It was like a gravel yard. They're throwing little gravel rocks at them, and they just like mag dumped.
See, that's when
killing 4 people.
When they didn't get too violent. They should have got more violent. You can't be you can't be doing a tantrum violence. We can't be doing that now, guys. Let me be clear. The violence we have to do is not. It's not gonna be fucking pretty. But it's gotta be done.
Yeah.
The politicians gotta be ripped apart. We gotta rip them apart. We gotta run. Okay. I hate to say it. We gotta storm all the political buildings.
Like World War Z zombies.
Yes. Like World War Z zombies. We gotta drag them motherfuckers out of the goddamn ivory tower.
Make it ape. We gotta make some ape fucking noises too while we're doing it.
Yes.
Oh, just old school ape justice, because that's what they do. It's like they get sick of their leader, and they're like, okay, and they just pull him down and start ripping off like his fingers and
gotta
his dick and.
We gotta remind them who's really in charge. It's the group. It's the masses. It's the motherfucker. It's that, you know, that huge group that gathers out and votes for you and shit. That we actually have the fucking power. We just gotta fucking use it.
It makes me sad because like, you think you're like, oh, we definitely have enough guns that we could have a giant independent militia.
It's bothering the fuck out of me.
But you see, but the problem is then everybody's like, oh well, I want to be an alt-right militia. Well, no, I want to be a progressive militia.
We don't even need ammunition for it. I already know that the most armed dude in America has a goddamn tank. We just need to get him. We just need him on our side, man.
Yeah, we just have to convince him, hey, you don't want to pay taxes anymore, right? Hopefully he's not too wealthy.
Killdozer?
That he-
Where's Killdozer from? Where the fuck? Killdozer's not from America, is he?
Hey, he's American.
He's American. Killdozer. Oh, we get fucking Killdozer too. Oh, dude, we'd be the best fucking Malaysian.
We'd have to resurrect him.
We can get the Dozer. The Dozer's still around, ain't it? Was the Dozer destroyed?
I forget if it got sent to a museum.
It doesn't mean it's destroyed.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Dozer. They had to pry it open. I know.
We can get the Dozer.
Where's that Dozer? Oh, gotta get the Dozer, and then there is a museum in America where we could get the fucking Ned Kelly armor.
Oh shit! That's just for looks.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have to make some leg ones.
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna be thinking halfway through the half. But oh man, an anarchist can dream.
I think both of our plans work, because I was just always my plan was about just fucking up in the mountains with a commune, but that'd be a perfect base because we got somewhere to run back to, and it's when they're trying to get up on the mountain, we could push down the boulders. There's all those roads. There's little nets that are up because there's always giant rocks that fall down too. So I mean, we got the perfect vantage points.
Oh man!
Just set up a little barrier. Oh, and set up a little barrier because it's like sometimes there's a tiny road and you can't turn around because there's a cliff. So that fucking get them. I'm working on my gardening skills. We'll be self-efficient.
We need to get medieval with the shit. We need to tie them. Need to tie some politicians to some stakes. You know, have them hanging by the. You know, just hanging, and then have them watch as we rip a couple with the horse. You know, tie a couple to some horses, and then have the horses run in different directions. You know, handle that situation.
Oh. We get some of any of those rich people, if they have like pet chimpanzees, we could use the chimpanzees because they're already domesticated, but they're like, oh, they're all aggressive and crazy. We could use those to like throw people in there, and then they could rip them apart.
Yeah.
It could be like, oh, that's going against the church, going against the fucking tribe, the fucking I don't forget what a group of chimps is.
You know, I'm gonna get the wannabe Roman out of me. You know, let's fucking bring the goddamn Colosseum back, and the politicians gotta be gladiators.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking bring that shit back. Whether they
could earn their way back out.
Whether they live or die is up to the audience. You know, they do the thumbs up, thumbs down thing. So that.
So if there's any likable,
that might not have been something that was done back in the olden times. I can't confirm or deny whether or not that's actually historically accurate or not. But
or if that's just Gladiator.
It looks good.
But you know, I'm always all with you on that. I just go, oh well, I guess I have to adjust to what other things are going on. Because again, for the same reason, I can't do anything because I'm just gonna be some crazy Lee Harvey Oswald then.
I won't even.
At best. At best.
I'll be known as the dude that went and fucked up some public benches with his steel bat. That'll be the extent. I might bust a window out, but I'll see the business owner in the window and I'll feel bad, and then I'll just start smacking on the bench again. It's like, hey, I wish the business owner would go and bust the window out himself, but just go crazy, man. Show the politicians they're not safe.
Yeah.
And they'll straighten the fuck up.
Or they'll overreact and then it'll just you have to escalate with them.
Hey, that's not on me, man. That's the politicians' fault. We blame the politicians.
Yeah, all I'm saying is be ready for war.
It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be pretty. Infrastructure is gonna take a massive downfall, because they're gonna be assholes and start blowing up everything. No power stations for the public. We're gonna. That's when we're gonna have to start. That's what we're gonna have to take over first. To be honest, we're gonna have to make sure that the public is in charge of all the infrastructure, and then we can mob the. We can do the tirade.
Yeah, we definitely need some nuclear physicist guy to help run the the power plant. We gotta get that guy on board.
We gotta at least have one state be able to keep it going, because if that one state's infrastructure is able to go, then it'll be able to produce and trade and keep the other states going. We'll be able to rebuild.
See, that's why I said if we conquer fucking Colorado, we could have the water.
Unfortunately,
we got all the waters.
I shouldn't be broadcasting this out to the public, I guess, but we need to shadow militia this shit for now. I say a tri-state area would be better. Have 3 states. Have 3 states just controlled by the public secretly, like all the infrastructure.
Yeah.
I mean, like it is in 100% control of the public, and the government's not aware of this by chance. And then we take over those states' governments, and then we can be like, we're a territory that is going to govern ourselves, and if you don't join us, then we will have to do the Roman thing and preemptively invade you, because we already know they're going to invade us. So, it'll be Civil War 2, but hey. I say,
but this time the rebel guys are fighting against slavery.
Yeah.
We're trying to save you from slavery.
Yeah, we're I totally,
wage slavery.
I just fucking proved we make less than a slave would, so.
Yeah.
Just with their little inflation calculator. I want to say that's the government's inflation calculator. So they totally could be lying and be like, that's not the amount. But even if they're lying about the amounts, like, you're still fucking us, dude.
They ain't trying to hide it.
If minimum wage is $7 and something, I ain't making shit compared to what people were making back fucking in the goddamn 1800s.
They just go, but what about the gays?
I ain't making shit compared to people. That's after World War One, ain't it? No, that's right before World War One. World War One was 1914, right?
Yeah, I think in I forget when we entered.
dates.
If we entered around, I forget where because we entered later, like America did.
World War One started 1914.
1916? 14? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
When
we
did the
didn't
U.S.
enter.
enter?
I will see.
Was that 1916?
I wish it would say right there, but in the in early 1917 actually is when the United States entered the war.
Even later.
We entered very late.
We were always late to the party.
But we take the most credit.
We had to clean it out. I'm gonna sweep in them sloppy seconds. God damn. Because that back then, even though I mean it was like even though it's always been kind of out of control, even since like the founding fathers, like things have been going out of control. They actually had to be a little bit like, oh, like we actually have to get the public on our side if we want to enter this war, even though we really want to enter this war.
I am looking up what was the
Which
name.
is why, even though I won't say that it's like I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the fact, but there is a part of me that believes that Pearl Harbor was definitely sort of purposely set up to be a target, just to get the American public on our side, because there's a lot of just like outdated equipment there too, just all just sitting there.
I'm gonna give
Sticking
them
its little rump.
Let's see how much. Okay, minimum wage federal minimum wage started in 1939, and it was for 25 cents, right? Let's see how much that would have been. Let's see how much that is in today's money. 1939. Just 25 cents.
God damn. I need to change that water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they got us on that. We are making more than minimum wage would been if it stayed 25. If it stayed, you know, that would be. It's only $5.64. They got us there.
Yeah, I think I think the person I think it was FDR that brought us like the 7, you know, like who bumped it up a little bit.
So I am gonna have to make sure people don't try to use that logic against me, and just say we're making slave wage still. We're still making slave wage.
Yeah, we're still still. It's I like that we're just trying to decide if it was less than slave wage or is it just slave wage. See, that's how they get us. They get us talking about the crumbs. Oh, so appreciative of the crumbs, of what crumbs we get. Never the full loaf.
They just managed to enslave the public and brainwash the public into believing we're not enslaved.
I know it's a cliche thing to say, but they just kind of using this weird, the fact that we have this crazy internet age that is totally warping our little hunter-gatherer brains, and like so we're in a weird state of like evolving, and there's a lot of things not going right with that. Honestly, so it's just a perfect time just to fucking absolutely stupefy the public. And distract them, because I mean, I'd say like a lot of the younger generation is definitely learning more and more. Like there's like a whole huge poll that everyone just said like America's a dying empire that is, you know, just ruled by bad people. I mean, we don't care. So I mean, people are definitely like catching wise a little bit to it, but they're still not going to revolt, because what they're paying attention to is TikTok. Oh, they paid attention to the TikTok, and they got the what is it, the Korean fucking dance, K-pop fucking bands and all that other shit. It's because guess what? I don't want to pay attention to what's going on in the real world. It sucks. So you better believe I'm gonna go and spend hours online looking up like, oh, what if's on Dragon Ball? Because the real world sucks, and I'd rather I'd rather just hear what's going on in these fake worlds.
I'd rather play Grand Theft Auto 4 for the 9th time, bro. In 2 years.
Because you have power there. Because you have power there. You don't have to pay taxes. You could just be like, fuck you, and blast somebody.
In all kind of different ways. I can use a knife, I can use a bat, I can use whatever gun I want.
A good old glass bottle.
If I see a car, I go, oh, I go, and I take that car.
Move spot to see if the internet's better.
I get true anarchy.
True anarchy. That's what we want.
People can't live in the society I want, though. It wouldn't jive well.
It'd probably drive a little bit better than you'd think if the population was just less. You know what I mean?
I mean, people wouldn't understand it, but I think we would govern ourselves pretty well out of fear. Like we don't really want to fuck it, you know. We have to we got to do some violence. It's not going to be pretty, but we really don't want to, you know. It's not.
Yeah, we're not insane serial killers, so it's like we don't want like murderers free, just people getting shot and raped and killed.
Yeah, it ain't gotta come to that. It ain't gotta be like that. No, we can still.
But we want the freedom to kill someone who's doing that.
I don't want civilization to fall. I just want the system that is in place to fall and not be replaced, because it doesn't need to be replaced. I don't feel that it. I feel we can govern ourselves as a society.
I feel like there will always be people that are trying to corrupt it, but as long as that's why I think like smaller populations, people more spread out, so you could be like, oh, I don't like it over here, so I'm gonna go over here, you know.
But then we gotta talk extreme population control, and people don't like that. Apparently,
sometimes you just gotta
We gotta
just
figure a way to do it without population control, because people are very uncomfortable when you start talking that.
All I'm saying is just keep your fingers crossed, and then maybe nature does it.
I mean, if we left it up to natural selection, then we're pretty fucked, because we're kind of like rabbits. we multiply way too much.
It's true, but you know, there's many different big mega storms and more super diseases on the horizon. That's why.
Who knows? And they might be man-made.
Wait, you got to go to the mountains. Oh, I mean, there's a new fucking man-made Ebola. There's like, this is even like a weird racist thing. Like China actually came out and was like, oh, we made this like super deadly Ebola, but you know, we did it so we could research it better, you know, to stop it. But they just have like a super Ebola.
Okay, that's good to know.
Luckily, at least Ebola is only on contact. Like you have to go like touch someone who's like bleeding and puking. It's not like airborne like COVID was, but it's worse. But Ebola definitely has a way higher fatality rate if you do get it. It's when you'd be puking blood, and it's like when the blood comes out of the eyes.
Hey, so
Crazy stuff.
how you feeling about having a convicted felon as our president?
You know, if he has to be president, then I want him in jail, because at least we could be like, oh,
I mean,
we got street cred, I guess.
He's gonna get the popular vote now. That's for sure. Like, he might not get the electoral college, but he's definitely gonna get the pot. Like, you handed him. Like, do Do you know how many people
This
are
is-
just gonna vote for him just because, like, they don't even give a shit that it's not even for, like, serious, like, he's a federal criminal now. He's a,
Mhm.
Of course we're gonna vote for the criminal.
That's what I'm saying. At least that's all I'm looking forward is just being like, because honestly, Biden has shown me, like, there's not even a lesser evil anymore. We're just full on supporting a genocide and like paying for their troops' health care now and sucking their dick. So it's like, I'll take the genocidal maniac who's at least maybe has an ankle bracelet.
Like, and it's a meme now. So, like, 4chaners and of Reddit is now just gonna go vote for him because he gotta go do it for the meme. Why not?
Sure.
It's gonna be fucking.
I mean, that was
hilarious.
really that was the only reason people like voted for Obama, because that's like even like because he actually had the first time the actual full popular vote, because I feel like there's just a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, let's see a black president, so shake it up, that's something different. Now we're gonna have a criminal one, and hey, we could just be proud that that the black president wasn't the criminal one.
Yeah, that's true. The first criminal president's white.
Yeah,
Boy.
and he's like super white. He's like super happy about being white.
Hey, at least we'll have a president that can actually bust what's that fucking move again? He actually does it too. The dance that he does. It's called the Jerdy or something like that. Donald Trump, he'll literally hop off the fucking plane and start busting
The
it.
gritty.
The gritty, yeah.
Get the gritty.
Fucking, he'll fucking. At least we'll have an actual active president again.
With his big fucking fat ass.
Hey, I am confident that Donald Trump can ride a bicycle.
Oh yeah. He needs a bigger seat though.
Don't start pointing out that he has a thick ass. I'm already sold on him. Like, I'm not
But,
voting
you know-
for anything, but I definitely will be very happy that the meme.
Man,
is over.
I wish it wasn't the fact that because we know because he's rich, like the worst that's gonna happen, he probably gets a little ankle bracelet and just has to tell them where he's going and stuff. But man, it'd be
He's not
so
even gonna
fucking
get
cool
that.
if he just went to like federal prison. If he was just like running the country while like doing like fucking like he's like in the yard like working out with like the skinheads.
I'm gonna.
Comes out, he's shaved, he has like a big swastika on the back of his head.
They finally.
He's got like hate and kill on his knuckles.
You mean they finally get him to drop the toupee?
Yeah, yeah.
He keeps a cul-de-sac though. Oh, he keeps a cul-de-sac. Yes. He does the.
It just gets really buff.
He comes out looking like a Walter White.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. But
It's just
not
you know
even
what? Then
that.
guess what? He'd have to live through the prison system. So he'd totally have to like fix the prison system because he's in it. He'd have to make it better.
You're assuming he's going to get house arrest though, but he's not. He's not even going to get house. He's going to get. He's probably going to either get a suspended sentence, which that means nothing. That literally just means that they throw it out basically, and they might expunge it from the record actually after like whatever time period. Or he'll get probation, and he'll have to report to a probation officer over the phone and he'll probably be on non. They'll probably give him non-report probation, so he won't even have to report. But
You won't be allowed to
once
buy a
month-
firearm legally.
That doesn't stop anybody. Fucking that does.
Oh,
Go to a
true.
gun- Go
But
to
still,
a
you
gun
can't
show.
you can't do it legally.
Gun show's legal. Gun show, you actually legally doing that. You just can't legally register it.
Yeah. I mean, we did one where they did a statewide background check, but that only does the state. If you have a conviction in another state, then they can't see it.
But hey, there's always a gun show, and there's always a back alley.
There's always the parking lot of the gun show.
That's because this is America.
America.
If only the right people was doing that one revolt. It was the wrong people.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the Civil War?
No. Talking about what was it? They call it January 16th or something, 6th or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That they minded the goddamn. It was the people that minded the velvet rope still.
It was funny seeing them cussing out the cops, but it's like many of the people that have like the blue line like flags on their trucks.
I wasn't for the revolt, but for that revolt mostly because it wasn't for the right cause. It definitely is like, if you're gonna revolt, you gotta be if you're gonna want me to support your revolt, be for the right cause. I gotta down with the whole system, not half the system. That's you. If you're gonna revolt, Donald Trump's coming. Donald Trump's we're dragging him too. He's coming with them. He's coming with them. He's not one of us.
Yeah, he really proved it. He should have proved it. Like that should have proved it to those people. Then when he's just like, no, I didn't have anything to do with that. Like, come on. You ain't want to be just using you.
Even if that didn't prove it to him, how the charges how they're gonna handle his conviction should prove it. Like, white collar, like regular American is not gonna get the treatment he's gonna get. It's not.
Yeah.
It should be the wake up call. It should be the wake up call.
And he's gonna make a deal because there's so many like files that he took away that's like blackmail on people, like just secret information. So he could just be like, oh well, you don't want to give me that sentence because then I'm gonna, what if this gets out? That's like I'm afraid of too, because he did have a hold of like a lot of shit.
They have tuned in because every time you start speaking some goddamn truth, they fuck your audio up. And it's not even like the standard fucking your audio up. They're actively turning it down. Like it's just like they're quickly turn it down and turn it back up.
Yeah,
like, it's
being
not even
censored.
a weird audio glitch.
The censored us. God damn it. What happens? What happens when we look at the news? We get censored. Because we gotta say some shit.
But then you should revolt even harder if Donald Trump wins the election, because that just proves my point even harder that it's just one big facade. It's one big show that they put on to keep you going, to keep the money coming. You got to keep the money coming. I don't know why. I have no clue why. They can't explain it. The system's just been like that in place. It's just been put in place for years. It's like, oh, how do we make some rich white asshole in the north is owning slaves? And he was like, how do I make this look good? Start paying my people. But oh, if you want better room and board, you gotta pay me for it. Okay? Then we're gonna call that your taxes, right? Right? And then it came out to being, oh, I'm gonna be your landlord, here's this house. You're gonna pay me, and oh, I just so happen to be the goddamn politician as well. I'm the mayor, so I gotta get 30% of your paycheck that I give you. And it just slowly became marginalized, and just how everybody just got into
the whiskey the whiskey rebellion. I remember the whiskey rebellion. I'll never forget the whiskey rebellion when fucking George Washington who said fuck you to the goddamn redcoats and said fuck you to your dumb overtax and shit, but then a bunch of these farmers are like, oh, we got a bunch of extra like grain we can make into alcohol, and then we have some for ourselves, sell a little on the side, and then they're like, oh, George Washington's like, oh, you ain't giving us a cut of that, and then the whiskey guys are like, well, fuck you, it's just like a small thing, it's not a big business, like we're still giving you the tax for our farm, and he's like, well, no, fuck you, takes a bunch of troops over there and fucking slaughters them.
Yeah.
It's been broken from the goddamn start.
It's been rigged from the fucking start. It's just what happened was a bunch of fucking British politicians that weren't getting their fucking way over in Britain came the fuck over here and built a system to fucking play on their own goddamn ways. Their own sick fucking. We know Ben Franklin had a shit ton of bodies in his goddamn basement.
Well, I mean, at the very least with him, he didn't want to be a part of it. That's why he didn't want to be president. He didn't want to get into the he just wanted to fuck in France.
I guess he would probably. Damn it, I'm back on loving Ben Franklin again. You got me back on his side because he would. Probably
not that he doesn't have bodies behind there. It's just like about actually like fucking over the people. He's still having lap games.
His anarchy is uglier than our anarchy. I understand that, but we gotta have him. He's a powerful individual. If we spur Ben Franklin on our side, everybody's gonna. Benny on 100. Everybody's coming with us. Everybody's
just keep them away from your kids.
We just don't tell. We just keep the skeletons in the fucking closet.
That's what I say, and then we have a little shot collar on him, so just in case he he's in the crowd and he sees a kid, like a little girl in the crowd, and he starts looking too hard.
That makes me I'm not even gonna be in the same state as him, dude. Okay, like whatever he's doing, I am not aware of. No, out of sight, out of mind. I'm unfortunate that I don't know. I just know he's a damn good politician and he gets shit done.
I'm just ready with my shadow core to frame the government for assassinating him, so you'd be a martyr, and it'll be better for our cause.
Hey, you don't, you're telling me too much. I don't need to know if Benjamin Franklin disappeared. I don't even need to know that he disappeared. Just make sure that he's around, okay? Whatever you do, just make sure that if you gotta weekends at Bernie, that's great. Don't let me know.
I'll hire Henry to forever act like Benjamin Franklin. A better Benjamin Franklin.
I just don't need to know.
We'll have to fatten Henry up again, but
he's actually, if according to the new series, Ed and Lorraine Warren series, he's actually gaining weight. So.
I've seen him. It's not enough. He needs more to be a Benjamin Franklin.
He'll get
He needs that.
he'll
He
get
needs that. That fucking murder fist weight.
He might not get to that point, but he'll get acceptable. He'll get acceptable. You don't need a Benjamin Franklin. You need a potbelly Benjamin Franklin.
We probably could get Crowley on our side. Oh, sorry, your audio got weird.
Aleister Crowley?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's about doing do what that will.
Yeah, but he politically it's not gonna bode well.
Bodes well for people like me.
Maybe. We'll talk about that after the system's fallen. After we take in, because we gotta do the shadow thing first. We gotta do the shadow thing first. And
I don't like any more other people in politics, I guess, other than like fucking like
we'll sneak
Bernie.
we'll sneak Rasputin over. we'll get Rasputin. If you want a magician, let's get Rasputin. Let's get the eyes. He's got them fucking eyes. He would be much powerful.
Okay, but we need Crowley for the real magic though in the background. We need somebody taking them butt shots.
Yeah. Like I
for
said,
the cause.
he will be. We will be linked to him, but it definitely will be like we got to take 3 cars and then a helicopter and then an airplane, and then we can't actually be on the airplane. We got to take a car from that airport to the actual airplane that's going to take us to another airport, and 3 airplanes got to leave that airport, and we can't be on any of those, and then 4 helicopters got to leave, and we got to be on separate helicopters, and then we got to arrive at the same location from 2 different areas, from underground tunnels, from different countries.
Oh shit.
This gotta be real psyop shit. Because Rasputin, we can explain. Look at his eyes. Aleister Crowley, we can't explain this, man.
Look at his head. Look at his head.
That's not gonna win us over. That's gonna make things worse.
The pyramid. Pretty cool head.
We don't need people thinking we're Illuminati. It's bad political. And I know what you I know why we're really here. Let's we done the tunnel thing. Nobody knows we're here. Let's just get this over with.
Though, I mean, tunnels look bad too. I think
at least
the synagogue taught us that.
at least we can say it's Dulce. We got an alibi.
True. And I feel like the tunnels are forgivable as long as they're only meant to be crawled through. There's no rooms inside the tunnels. Can't have any rooms.
I'm walking through mine.
No rooms. No bloody matches.
This is a tunnel made for walking. What the fuck was it? I ain't sleeping in this shit.
Bloody mattresses and baby chairs.
They found them fucking mattresses in that one. They were digging them tunnels in that one synagogue too. Remember?
That's what I was referencing.
Yeah.
And the little baby chairs. You're like little baby chairs in there too. Fuck, I don't know what's going on there. We'll never know.
We'll never fucking know. Because it's never gonna be in the news again. Unfortunately, it's gotta be in the news for us to find it.
That's a pretty fun news cycle. This fucking tunnel. Oh my god, that footage is so fucking classic. This drinking beers. Crawling out of the goddamn great fucking Ninja Turtles.
You know,
if it wasn't for the mattresses and the baby chairs, that would have just been a fun tunnel.
yeah, that would just have been a bunch of Americans doing American shit.
It's the beer tunnel. This is where we drink the beers during when we have to go to synagogue for worship. We're like, fuck that shit. I'm bringing my goddamn beer. I'm sitting in here so they won't yammer at me. It's a genius. I would love a secret tunnel in church when I had to sit in church where I could drink some beer.
But then somebody brings a mattress and it's like, well, we can't go to the tunnels anymore.
Yep, Pastor Timothy. So they're getting weird in there again. He found the tunnels and he brought his stinky mattress.
Always wants you to sit on his lap on it. It's very.
He says,
weird.
"Oh, you want to jump? Want to play monkeys on the bed? Never want to play monkeys on the bed."
Hey, there's no new news. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Everyone's obsessed about the Trump thing right now.
Well, I'll show you I'll just go through this is my Google page, so I'm gonna go to the news headlines instead. This is the news headlines that I'm getting.
Oh, there was a last time. If anyone was here in the stream, that one time when I was moving, we're like, oh, there's a bunch of police there around a car. That's weird. Turned out there's a dead guy in there.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was
Never mentioned that before, so.
Yeah.
So there's technically kind of like we were like 30 feet from a dead guy in one stream.
Oh, ain't that something? Ain't that exciting?
Subscribe for more.
But yeah, this is the first article that My News gives me. Nintendo Switch OLED with Joy-Cons is now available. It's new, all-time low price. It's so
Wonder if it sucks.
An advertisement. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero character trailer, Budokai Tenkaichi's Heroes, PS5 game, yet another advertisement.
It's almost like the news is just to sell things like objects and ideas to us.
Which I understand this algorithm is basically built on like my YouTube and shit, but still. I haven't even
From them
watched
spying on you.
I haven't even watched much shit though, because how to unlock Mario the 1,000-Year Door secret character. I haven't been watching any because I'm getting that game and I want to experience it myself, so I'm waiting. Pokemon's Sapphire engineer miraculously builds a working computer using only assets. And I gotta go read the rest. I'm not doing that though. The Pixel 8a, the AI phone for everyone. How Astrobot 2024 game taps into PlayStation Multiverse. Call of Duty cheat maker Defiant is in aftermath of court ruling. Beloved Batman movie is getting a surprise sequel 6 years after release. Oh. That it looks like Batman Ninja is getting a... Yeah, Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League.
I remember that. I didn't like Batman Ninja. Just kind of just a bunch of nothing.
Seen it. Apparently, a Wata-graded NES Star Wars prototype released from its plastic tomb.
Remember when I was talking about the Star Wars?
The number one better for you soda explored the naturally delicious zero sugar Zaviva.
Zero sugar never tastes
Hogwarts Legacy Summer Update. CEO of Chipotle. Nintendo Direct 2024. Taco Bell Cheez-It release date. He-Man casting. Just ad after ad after fucking ad. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero again. Apple TV is now a retro gaming console. Oh shit. Because you can have because they put emulators on the Apple Store. So if you have an Apple device, you can get emulations now.
Nice. There you go. More excuses not to revolt.
Yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds release date, estimate, trailers, and latest news.
Decapitating my oppressors or Taco Bell Cheez-Its.
Leaker teases new project for Nintendo and Xenoblade developers. Starting at $3.49 only. Don't sleep on this deal from Nocturne. Up to 40% off mattress. The official Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket is here at last.
Isn't the movie out next month?
I don't know. I want to see it, but I don't know about going to the theaters.
I might just wait for it to be on Disney Plus.
Yeah. PlayStation Star campaigns and digital collectibles for June 2024. 10 strongest Fallout protagonists. Hunter x Hunter fighting game shares character trailers for Pika and Lurio and other characters, I bet. Mindy Kaling reveals if she'd ever reprise role of The Office reboot exclusives. I didn't know they're doing an Office reboot apparently. Best gaming laptop, ultra lightweight, all metal chassis, long battery, and OLED screen.
Get Bill Gears.
Trump supporter calls for riots, violence in wake of guilty verdict. I've only seen people celebrating. I have not seen a single person be upset about the verdict, actually. Like, all the Trump supporters I know are, adamantly supporting him still.
Mm-hmm.
Israel far-right minister threatened to resign. Okay. Chad Daybell death sentence for man conviction. Here are all the movies new on Netflix in June, plus Godzilla -1.
Oh, they're finally getting -1 on... damn it, it's going on Netflix.
Netflix? Are you serious?
Why there? They don't even have the God... I guess they have the one series. The one Godzilla series that they made. Fuck. Damn it. Netflix.
Well, I'm not watching that anytime soon. Silent Hill 2 veterans debuted Angela and Maria's redesign looks for the horror reboot, I guess. After 13 years and at least 6 final updates, Terraria devs let you return to the final update. My Best Buy membership. Meet the new My Best Buy memberships. 10 best Square Enix games of all time. The entire office sharing.
Make it stop! Stop! No more. Mercy. Just the fucking news. Too much eggs. It burns.
Like so many great films the movie directors David Lynch called my heroes. You got a David Lynch. You got a David Lynch article.
It's just I already know. Just fucking.
Oh my god. There's I can't say anymore because there's nothing but ads. NSA warns iPhone and Android users to turn it off and on again. What? Although some people
I'm gonna go
worry about national security
back in time and I'm gonna hang out with some Neanderthals. Because you know what? I bet those Neanderthals know how to fucking party.
They'd have some good news at least. They'd been like, yo, Johnny got eaten yesterday.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, by what? You'd be like, oh, it's a cave lion. You know, those big ass fucking lions in the caves. And he's like, oh, I want to go check out what's in this cave.
And because of that, we all decided we're gonna go fuck it up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fuck it up. We're gonna fuck up its family. We're gonna fuck up its friends.
It's gonna regret eating Johnny. It's gonna regret eating Johnny. That's for damn sure.
We're gonna eat it. And then, they're gonna go fucking fuck with those weird tall people over there. They keep making fun of us.
They're blue. I think they're all superior because they blue. We're gonna show
blue.
them.
That was a fucking Avatar. The Avatar fucking cat people.
Oh, they're fucking furries? That's even worse. Oh, we're definitely going to fuck them up now. You done fucked up pointing out they're furries. I just don't like the color blue.
Apparently there's a dude that has like a full like body tattoo that makes him like have the skin of the Avatar aliens. And he's weirdly he's like, and he's got like a bunch of like the chicks because he's actually like insane and he like wants to marry her. For pretty good tattoo work though. Just an odd choice.
I wouldn't say.
But apparently,
no way it's good enough to be acceptable.
It's not acceptable. It's just like, oh, that's definitely some good work done. It's just, but why? But that's it's what made him happy. Yeah, just all have to be. Apparently, he's always seen screaming around like the Hollywood like Hollywood
Yeah,
squares.
it's not about revolting, it's about being happy. As long as you're
Wonder if I
happy,
could find it.
nothing else matters, huh?
Oh yeah, James Camp. Who's this motherfucker? Oh yes, there's. Yeah, getting some pics now. Eight photos.
Hey, you know what? I know I'm not going on YouTube on my computer, but I'm just gonna, let's see what YouTube's got. Sony mandate PlayStation Network for God of War Ragnarok. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, you're playing a Sony game. That no. That's not good. That's not good. No.
Get some more coming from. You're at kind of different times, so it's weird. His legs are. Oh shit! The back one too. How can you like a movie so much?
Oh no!
Of course, of all the movies too to pick.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this was not as good as I remembered it look.
The one on his upper right shoulder blade is acceptable. That one is acceptable, but everything else.
Striped ass.
No. I mean, from that one picture, it seems like he didn't just stripe it. He's gone the full blue.
Yeah, he's got the stripes. It's like the skin.
But no,
He's one of them.
I mean, if he got a good artist to do it, it would be good. It would. I'd be like, okay, you do you, buddy, but you got scammed. You got scammed, dude. Like, none of these tattoos are. Most of these look like old Magic the Gathering art.
Damn. I love r/shitty tattoo. I've been finding such good shit.
That's why.
But apparently he's a character.
That's why I'm really I'm really gun shy about getting a tattoo. Cause
Oh, yeah.
man, if it gets fucked up, I have to get it removed. I have to get it removed. I can't. I will not be able to live with it on my body.
Damn. There's always like specialist people that can like try to fix them or cover them up. Because I hear it's actually like harder to do the like laser stuff.
But that costs even more money sometimes.
It all depends.
That's why I will.
It all depends.
I'll just settle for not getting them.
Yeah, it's like I have a general idea of what I'd want, but I'm always gonna like pick like getting a bag of weed before paying for a tattoo.
Oh yeah. Oh, if I'm getting tattoos, I got money to fucking spend. I got money to throw away.
Faux show. Faux show.
But oh,
What'd you see on the old YouTube?
nothing. Nothing
It's been
new.
kind of dead on there.
I got the history of Rome, but it's not a good one. Got a Sony mandate for the PlayStation Network. Apparently, there's a new Pokemon editor situation going on.
Want to peek at? Want to peek in my video?
I mean, I wasn't planning on setting it up to where we could to watch on the stream.
Oh yeah, make it
just. I was just looking at like the news section on YouTube to see if there'd be at least one non-advertisement. But nope. It's pretty dead. Cinderella story for a college baseball team. Anticipated Boeing Starliner launch scrubbed. Donald Trump found guilty.
Donald Trump found guilty of being gay.
Apparently, something is coming. Former ICE director issues a stark warning. Pennsylvania voters' response to the Trump conviction.
Who gives a flying fuck?
Wisconsin's voters weigh in.
What's going on in Wisconsin?
Apparently there's a water crisis in Atlanta. Multiple major water main breaks. I haven't heard anything about that, but okay. Treadmill abuse murder trial. Video of defendant and victim. Oh.
Is that the one where it was those like kids that were yelling at the guy and he like gutted one of them with a knife when they're going down the little floaty rapids, in the little inflatables?
No, it looks like some kids put on a treadmill. I don't know actually.
Is that gonna be the new fear with your escalators? Is it gonna be treadmills they're gonna have to go on there?
Treadmill abuse case.
These treadmills sucking up kids now?
Treadmill abuse case. Trial. Dad guilty of manslaughter in son's death. A jury has found New Jersey father Christopher Gregor guilty of aggravated manslaughter and child endangerment in the death of his 6-year-old kid, who he forced to do abusive treadmill workouts. The verdict comes after a 4-week trial where jurors heard from several witnesses over what could have led to the death of Corey Micolo. I can't believe they released the kid's name.
No.
But Gregor was 31, was intentionally charged with first-degree murder and endangerment of the welfare of a child stemming from surveillance video from the gym in his apartment complex that showed Gregor forcing his son to run at high speeds on a treadmill. The video shows
the kid like heart give out?
Continually increasing the speed on the treadmill, which forced his son to fall off the exercise equipment 6 times. The jury convicted him of the lesser offense of aggravated manslaughter. Gregor's sentencing hearing is scheduled for August 2nd. He faces up to 40 years in prison. Former homicide prosecutor Matt Murphy told Newsday that the jury got it right and the legal system finally got justice for a boy who had long been abused. I wouldn't say they got it right. I say this dude needs to go to jail for life, but hey. Prosecutor played the surveillance video. Lano stated that Corey is completely fat on his face on the treadmill, but his father didn't stop increasing the speed and did nothing to help the boy. Everything that you need and want to know is captured on this video, she told Jors.
Motherfucker think he's Vegeta or some shit? Fuck.
I don't know. Let me... Surely they got... Where's the surveillance video? You can't show...
I know how to raise my kids. I've watched Dragon Ball Z.
Make them run on a treadmill.
Damn.
Can I just see the treadmill video? I don't want to see your little stupid court case video.
Did they release that?
Yeah, they said they released it. But of course, none of the news are just showing the fucking video. They gotta talk about it, and you gotta, oh, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at this picture. Look at that picture. Stop the video. Start the video. Don't play the whole video. It's fucking... It's annoying. Play the video, dude. Stop showing pictures of the kid. And start... Where's the video at? This says it had the video.
Hard to find it, and now that live leak doesn't exist.
How did the kid die, though?
I'm guessing he just kept smacking his head from falling, because they kept emphasizing the falling, because at first I thought like maybe like he was just running so fast that he went into cardiac arrest, you know? Because like working out like that young, you have to be really careful about it. That's why they don't usually start introducing that stuff to like late into like middle school, like at the very least. You're supposed to just like run around like a little kid, you know, for your exercise.
Supposed to be fun. Supposed to be having fun, going under the parachute and going, oh, look at how physics work. The parachute's staying up because they got air under it.
Yeah, you're just supposed to be burning carbs so you don't get fat. That's all. You just do that by moving around, by being a little kid. That's your workout until, at the very least, like maybe like 13. If you're like getting into sports and stuff, you know.
But I think we did it for this stream.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Good. Hey, at least we're making content. Entertaining content. I still say revolt though.
Revolt.
But yeah, this will be a bye-bye for me.
Bye-bye.
See you, chump.
What the hell?
Bye, bitch.
I'm a weirdo? Why do I have a picture of his asshole if I'm a weirdo? I'm on crack and even I think that's whack. Anyways, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious.
Because the reptilians essentially are just parasites. Like, they just go from place to place, suck up all the bad juju, suck up everything that they can.
And what do they do with the energy?
They are evil.
You are self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit.
Wanna know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker, baby.
In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you? You nothing. You nothing. You are nothing. And you will never be anything. Never. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
You miserable, mediocre nothing.
Make out with a couple of guys in college and all of a sudden you're a Charlie Dick horse.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker! Say you're a good dog! Motherfucker!
Give the gas and juicy slice. Hot drinks really get you going. Warm you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day.
You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water.
No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped! My goodness, right.
Knives are also bad.